Hello and welcome to another mediocre moment with wildflowers and the day when I am hoping that we can finally, maybe, oh, there we go. The honey is ready. I thought it looked different. I was like, this is a good sign. One honey after all that. One. But we can take it to Violet. Can't really remember where Violet would be. Can't really remember Can't remember who Violet is. Oh, she's okay. So she would be at the flower shop, most likely. Which means we can... Do we want to collect them, or do we want to let this keep going? Because, well, I suppose it will depend. We might as well keep it going until I manage to get everything else out of the garden and we forward time. So that's kind of my thought right now. So we'll be able to bring the Spirit Flame Potion to the High Priestess once our plants are done. Now, we're still waiting for that new rancher to move in. And, oh, we have a letter. Novice Terra, it has been several days since last we saw you tending the wellspring or attending a coven gathering. Please do not neglect your studies or your responsibilities to the wellspring. Yours, the Fairhaven Coven. Yeah, that's kind of on me. I have been rather neglectful of that bunch. We will have to make sure we stop in very soon. We gotta say hello to our lovely cat. Good morning, Mystic. I have unfortunately seen spoilers of what the cat's real name is, and wait, you gave us back a chub? I'm not gonna complain about that, but yeah, we're gonna go with Mystic. I don't care what name they want to give the cat. I don't like the name they want to give the cat. Nothing against the name that they want to give the cat. I just don't think it fits the cat. So I'm just putting it out there now that I will probably just not refer to this poor cat by the name that they're trying to give it. I think we should have been given the opportunity to name the cat ourselves. And so I will take that opportunity. Whatever else anyone wants to think about it, that's your opinion. But I am going to call the cat Mystic. Alright, I suppose we can go over here and check on this ranch that we had to pay for some reason. It's looking lovely. I'm not sure how come somebody else gets this lovely ranch and we're stuck over at Grandma's. Yeah, I guess this is one of the things that's confusing to me. Why did we have to pay, not only gather all those supplies, but pay for the ranch to be built? That just does not make sense to me. Also, why are there no fish there? That's kind of weird.
Hi, Tara. I have been meaning to tell you, I love that little jacket dress combo. No one in Fairhaven cares much about fashion, other than Francis, Sophia, and myself.
Oh, thanks.
That must have been one nice thing about living in the city. So many chic outfits to look to for inspiration.
It's too competitive. Yes, I miss it. Or I don't miss it. I feel like Tara probably would be the type to be missing it.
I do miss getting to wear impractical things sometimes, without having to worry about them getting covered in mud.
Tell me about it. I've ruined so many pairs of cute shoes in my garden, I can't even talk about it. Don't get me wrong. I like selling flowers, but my real dream is to open up my own boutique someday. When I do, folks from Milkwater will be coming here to check out the latest styles instead of the other way around.
All right, we made acquaintances. And now we can finally turn in that honey.
Did the bees make any honey yet?
Bee, hold.
See? I told you they wouldn't sting you if you stepped up nicely.
Uh-huh.
Local honey is super popular. Sebastian drowns his pancakes in the stuff.
And not in maple syrup? That's a breakfast crime.
I know. Weird, right? But our mom used to eat pancakes like that too. My guess is he does it as a way of remembering her.
Did your mom pass away?
No. I don't think so. Listen, here's some more tulip seeds.
Sorry. Should I not have...
The more you plant, the more likely you are to attract bees. A win-win.
All right. Now the question is, Where, like, what season do these plants... Okay, grown only in spring. And we're going to be changing it from spring. So those won't do us any good for a while once we make the changes we've been talking about.
How's it going, Parker?
Fine. I just had another parent-teacher conference with Vanessa. I get that my kids can be a handful sometimes, especially Finn. But aren't their antics pretty age-appropriate? Nowadays, it's all impulse control this, attention deficit that. Just seems some folks are quick to pathologize normal kid behavior, at least for certain kids.
Well, I was hoping we could find out a bit more about the ranch hand.
Nowruz Piruz, Tara. It's the Persian New Year today.
Oh, happy Nowruz. Are you doing anything to celebrate?
Ugh, something absolutely thrilling. I'm cleaning out my closet. It's tradition to clean everything before Nowruz, but I ran out of time, so day of cleaning will have to do.
Alright, it's daytime, but I'm going to head in here and see if I have anything to offer. Let's see. We have lots of peanuts, so we're going to donate literal peanuts once again. I think that's what we donated last time, too. We'll have to wait until this evening to have an actual meeting, and I'm hoping that we can get some moonflowers at that time. Today is kind of a day of talking with people, hoping that we can unlock another quest.
Watch out for the twins. You're new, and the last person who was new was Cameron. And let's just say there's a reason the Consciousness Center doesn't have the stained glass windows left over from the old church anymore. And that reason may have involved homemade slingshots.
I don't like him. I don't want to talk to the mayor.
Baking something new, Angus?
Yep. It's my little bro's favorite. I'm the middle child of 3 boys, so it was nonstop chaos growing up. But I could always get Jamie to calm down if I gave him one of these. You don't have any siblings, do you? That must have been a bit lonely growing up, no?
Maybe
It was
sometimes.
lonely sometimes. But I don't really think you need a big family. Just a close bond with the ones you love.
I've been trying to convince Francis of that. He wants kids, but I think we can be each other's family. Francis and I are both the middle child of 3-child families. Maybe that's why we're perfect for each other. We're used to being the overlooked cheese in the sandwich. I hope Francis is able to find a place for himself here, and that everyone sees just how special he truly is.
Well, at least it wasn't a negative update. We seem to get too many negatives. Also, how is it already 5:20 p.m.? Time goes too fast around here.
Sophia's half Italian. Did you know that? So her espresso is the real deal. I never thought I would find good coffee on a little island like Fairhaven.
Oh, man, the pollen is killer today, and not in a good way. I'll be glad when it's summer and I can give my inhaler a vacation.
I didn't know you had asthma.
Yeah, but it's not as bad as when I was a kid. My mom used to hover over me every time I sneezed.
So, when did you and Grandma start trying to outbake each other?
We'd appreciated each other's skills ever since I moved here. That was, what, 17 years ago. But when Giacomo was diagnosed, Hazel formally challenged me to a bake-off. She said it'd take my mind off things. And you know, she was right.
Well, everybody's here.
Man, how am I supposed to pay these new fees?
What's wrong, Damon?
Mayor Salton Business just signed a new rule saying I've got to pay for a new license just to keep my bar open. And he only gave me a few weeks to pay up.
That doesn't seem very fair.
Yeah, I'm not giving up the bar. I promised my mom and pa I'd keep it going when they left, and I have. I know. I have a happy hour promotion. Free order of fries for every customer who comes in between 6 and 8. Except I don't have potatoes. Hey, do you have some?
I could grow you some.
Really? That would be awesome.
I think I sold
People
any that I
love
had.
free chow. This place is gonna be lit.
Oh, I actually do have some. I can go ahead and give them to him right
got
away.
my potatoes yet?
Yes. Here you go.
Thanks. I'm gonna make slop chips the way my pa does, with tomato sauce and vinegar. Here, take this for helping me out.
Ooh, 2 bottles of wine. Nice.
So, how many IPAs do you have on tap?
Just a few. I want all my customers to be happy, but IPAs are a real drain pour, if you ask me.
Wow. This really isn't the city.
Okay, we have talked to everyone here. See if there's anyone else nearby. Yeah, town's pretty dead.
I took care of my Obasan when she got sick, too. I'm really grateful I was able to have that time with her. But make sure you take care of yourself, okay? It's easy to forget to eat when you're in caregiver mode.
To be fair, I don't think we've eaten for months, you know, at this point. Because I haven't cooked anything for a while. I have been kind of getting the impression that fish sticks are the way to go. They sell for very well, and they also give us a lot of energy.
Damon's let me stay on his couch when I've been in my cups a bit more than I should. His place is nice and all, but he's got chicken bones everywhere. No wonder Kim's butcher is always out.
Ew. So basically what I'm saying is I think fishing and buying flour is apparently going to be the way to go if I want to advance at things and have plenty of money and all that kind of stuff. But I also need to keep working on things like gathering supplies so that I have them, like the copper and gold and all of that. Oh, I caught a mackerel. Okay. Still. Oh, that's right. It's evening. Okay, there are flowers. So we're going to go ahead and pick them. I don't really want to start the summer yet, but...
I know which ones who transformed into a hawk she saw gliding majestically above her. The bird knew how to fly, but she didn't. It was a mess. Light follows the darkness. Remember that.
Oh, they're going to ask if we want to start summer. I think I'll maybe do that tomorrow.
I'm curious to know what everyone else's familiars are like. Cast any good incantation spells lately?
No.
Ugh, me either. I'm not very good at them. Potions, though. I'm a killer.
It's good to go to bed early, but some of the younger folks in town do seem to like going to Damon's bar at night. Oh, he's been running it for his folks ever since they moved back home to Johannesburg. Arno and Kaya were good friends. I miss them.
All right, there's a new rancher in town. Why don't you say hello? We will do that. We got 2 days left on our speed boost. And it looks like this wheat is finally ready. And we've got 1 day left on the olives. I'm going to boost the harvest on those. And 3 days left on the apple. That should be fine in the next season. I think I'm going to go ahead and pick the tulips. Hopefully I don't regret that decision. How long do we have on these? 2 days on the carrots. Again, I don't know. I wish that we had... Okay. Grows in spring. Okay, I was going to say I wish that we had something that told us. This does not tell us, though. Okay, so we at least have to wait for these carrots. And the rest should be okay. So we'll wait for the olives and the carrots. The apples, I feel like they should be okay because I consider personally apples more of a fall fruit. So I guess it does make sense they're doing okay in the spring, similar kind of weather, but I don't know, we'll have to see. Oh, there's some new animals here. How cute are they? Oh, he's got quite the chin.
Whoa. This ranch is incredible. I'm Marty Emerson. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Memerson.
Oh, please. Just call me Marty. I want you to know that the ranch you help rebuild is in good hands.
Oh, I didn't really...
I've graduated with honors from the top national course in animal husbandry. Is that, can we still call it that? I mean, you're a farmer too, and you're a girl. Maybe it should be animal spousadry. Huh?
I don't think...
Duh. This is already more complicated than I thought.
Is it, though?
Yeah, maybe we should start by keeping things simple. For now, you can buy eggs from me. When you're ready to raise your own chickens, I can sell you some chicks, too. You'll want to build a coop to keep them from scampering off. Learned that one the hard way. That nice carpenter fella, Parker, can help you out.
Okay, well, he seems a touch, odd. Definitely very suspicious.
I dared Emmy to go in Shelby's cabin when he wasn't around, but she was too chicken to do it. I wonder what he keeps in there. I bet it's something really weird.
I think that's just his home, Finn. And you shouldn't go in without being invited.
I know.
Alright, so once again, we are trying to get money. Now, this doesn't make sense that we were able to fix up an entire ranch for 1,000 coins, and now we need 1,000 for just a chicken coop. I guess because it's new, but still a little salty about us having to pay for, you know, building the ranch. We got a squid. Yes, we got a squid. And the blueberries are finally ready. It's a good day. We got to meet the new ranch person. We got a squid. We got blueberries. Now I bet there's going to be seaweed on the beach. There has to be seaweed on the beach. Maybe I'm asking for too much. We already did have a lot that happened for us. Yeah, that was probably a little too much to ask for. Oh, but we got a pearl. And a banana. Alright, first things first, I want to sell some things. And we just unlocked more things, which is super nice. There we go. We got the 1,000 and I didn't even have to sell everything. Although I kind of want to buy some stuff. As I mentioned, I want to buy some flour. And I'm hoping that we can buy some fish next door. Both for bait and possibly for making fish sticks. Because I have heard that those sell well. So I just need to figure out where they need to sell. Alright, we have a lot of luck having chubs for bait, so we're going to get those. And I think I'm going to buy a couple of salmon. If I remember correctly, there was a couple of recipes that used those. Alright, so we spent about half the money that we just made, but I think that will be a good thing. Now we'll both need to collect money and collect fish. So I'm just going to do a bunch of fishing. At least go spot to spot and get the big ones. And then I will collect some wood and try to finish that one off. Oh, we caught a new one. We got a sardine, a common oily member of the herring family that's found in the ocean. Can be sold to Bruno. And another new fish, a bonito, a predatory oceanic fish that's popular grilled or baked. An epic catch. Sell it to Bruno or cook with it. A lobster, an oceanic crustacean that's considered a delicacy. A rare catch. Sell it to Bruno or cook with it. And a halibut. An ocean-dwelling halibut is the world's largest flatfish. An epic catch. Sell it to Bruno or cook with it. I think we have overall had a really good day of fishing. There were a couple of other smaller fish in between there, but yeah, I can't complain. I am going to run on over to the Coven just to pop in once again. I'm really not sure on when I want to actually start spring or summer though. I know I need to finish at least the things that are there, and I don't know. I'm waiting, I think, on another quest from the Coven, but it's not going to come anyway until I finish the existing one. I almost wish that we got this quest to change seasons a little bit later in the game. Like, gave us more of a chance to build up and collect the things that we need. I got detoured by some more fishing, but...
Is all the secrecy and fancy speech getting to you yet?
Is it that obvious?
I was the same at the start. It's annoying, but worth it.
Hi, Farseer. Seen anything interesting lately?
I see a witch you want to be tending to her cauldron.
Okay. Nice chat.
Well, I kind of missed out on my plan to do any of the gathering that I needed to do of wood, but at least we can craft some ink, and then we just need the seaweed, and we'll be good to do another speed boost. I think we have one yet in our inventory as well. So, yeah, we'll be okay.
Time for bed.
Okay, last day of the speed boost. And yeah, we need about half the money and half of the wood. I think we can manage that. Are these ready to... No, not quite. The olives should be ready, though. These have one more day. Alright, so I'm going to wander around and collect the wood that we need for today. If I remember correctly, Bruno does not open the fish shop on Sundays. Otherwise, I would be going over there to sell it, all the fish that we got. But I think after I finish this, I will check on seeing if I can make any of the recipes. Alright, we've used up our strength, so I'm going to go ahead. Oh, wine is... Drinking wine replenishes some magic, but costs some energy. Wine can be made in a fermentation barrel. Okay, so we don't need magic. But that now explains to me, I knew this and yet I wasn't paying attention to it, that we have a magic, like, indicator there. Alright, I don't want to use up all of my energy just in case. So I'm going to head on in here and see what I can cook up. Now, someone pointed this out in comments, and it should have been obvious to me. And thank you so much for the comment, because I was missing the obvious. These dots indicate whether or not I actually have the ingredients. So I have everything needed to make the pierogi, as an example. And I have everything needed to make fish stew. I'm not going to, because I need the seaweed. Or that's green bean. Why am I seeing that? I guess it does kind of look like the seaweed. Let's go ahead and make one of those. And fish fingers. I need tuna for the fish fingers. Specifically. Alright, we're going to craft 3 of those because that's what we have. Oh, now it's letting us use soul. And now, okay. I'm surprised it wouldn't let me just choose which one I want to use each time. Hopefully this pays off. Lobster fish fingers. Alright, now we are out of the options there. I'm going to craft a couple of these restorative teas as well, seeing as I use so much energy over there getting wood. It is 11 a.m. I think the shops are all closed because of it being Sunday, but I'm just going to take a peek and see if, I think it's the restaurant that I can sell the fish fingers at, which thankfully is open. $100 a piece. I'm thrilled with that. We have 1,943. All right, we're gonna go ahead and sell you the fish stew and the pierogi as well, and that put us over 2,000. Okay, that is our way to make some money. It was easy to get the fish, and so now we just need the wood. Oh, finding some thistle hanging around in here. I haven't seen that in a while. Alright, we zapped our strength with just 5 wood to go. I'm going to go ahead and drink a restorative tea. We can always use the extra either doing some fishing or some mining. Alright, that gave us exactly what we need. So now we need to talk to Parker. Now, being a Sunday, most likely Parker is closed, so that's always something we can do on Monday, if he is. Yep, he is closed. We're not likely to just run into him, you know, other than if we happen on by. But
I can't thank you enough for fixing up the mine. What can I say? Dark caves are my happy place. Maybe I was a bat in my past life. You should come by Damon's bar sometime. I'm usually the only other single gal there.
Okay, a lot of references to coming to Damon's. Let's see what you have for sale. Alright, olives, chocolate, and paprika. I probably should buy all of this stuff, but I really don't know what I actually need right now. Another squid. We are having a nice run of squid. Alright, so I think I'm going to go ahead and get her ready for bed and bring this episode to an end. We finally got to meet the rancher. We have all of the supplies needed to complete the all cooped up task. We just need to talk to Parker on the next day he's available. We will be bringing Summer on as soon as these carrots are ready, and that is 1 day left on those as well. So we have a lot of things kind of queued up for next time. We have money up the wazoo now, and we're doing pretty good there. And then I should also, I'm gonna need some more flour, and then we'll be able to sell more fish sticks next time too. We have our key to money now, and I'm excited to exploit the heck out of it whenever we need money. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider taking a moment to paw that like button and subscribe for more mediocre content like this. In case anyone hasn't let you know today, I just want to make sure that you know that you are perfect just the way you are.
I saw that you were perfect, and so I loved you. But now I realize it was all just smoke and mirrors. I was blinded by the lights, caught up in a fantasy. I saw that you were perfect, but you're not what you seem.